So now, speculate just for a little bit. Think about how, have you ever, let's find some simple ideas. Have you ever got an idea that you'd like to refurbish your house or buy new furniture? And do you remember that, how good it felt? Did you ever look through catalogs and kind of start forming an image of how you'd like it to look? And didn't it feel better than when you got into the throes of trying to gather it all up? Or pay for it? Or find someone who could coordinate it? In other words, isn't it easier to feel good in the envisioning stage? And what we want you to come along, and we can feel you starting to move with us. What we want you, if we could convince you that your life is about the way you feel, then it wouldn't matter to you if you're dreaming the new furniture or if you're placing it. If we've really convinced you that how you feel is where it's at. So movie makers just keep dreaming new movies. Authors just keep dreaming new books. Songwriters just keep writing new songs. The creative people never rest on their laurels. The happy creative people only stay happy and creative because they keep writing the next song. You see what we're getting at? They keep painting the next painting. Do you really think the world needs another painting? No, but painters want to paint. Sculptors want to sculpt. Songwriters want to write songs. Musicians want to make music. In other words, you're getting the hang of it, aren't you? In other words, you want to flow the energy. That's how you mold the clay. You want to flow the energy. You want to think the good feeling thoughts. You want to sing the good feeling songs. You want to think the good feeling thoughts. You want to think the good feeling thoughts. You want to think the good feeling thoughts. You don't want to think bad feeling thoughts. You want to think the good feeling thoughts. Now think about it. As we watch people building empires, as we watch relationships coming together, as we watch movements coming into being, do you know that far and away the majority of the movement happens before there is any physical stuff that even comes into being? In other words, as you dream your empire, as you dream your dream employees, as you dream your dream product, as you dream the world's response to it, as you dream that, it's all pure because there's no reality that's clashing with it. You got to dream it as you wanted to dream it. But when you start facing reality and reality clashes with the dream, that's when you lose your connection and that's when your dream slows down. Everything is always working out for you. And that's the thing. If we could just zap you with that, we would. We want you to know that things are working out for you. No matter how they seem, they are working out for you. It's working out for you. And as you relax and trust and yield to the benefit that is there for you, we want you to know that as you just relax and breathe and meditate and make lists of positive aspects and just do some simple things, not big hard things, just some simple things with a now conscious realization of the vortex and a willingness to go there if you can and stay there longer when you go. Just that simple new decision will cause you to relax and allow your self-discovery of so many of the wonderful things that are in the vortex. And here's the piece of this that feels so good. What's missing in your self-awareness right now is a feeling of worthiness. And you're not alone in that. A lot of people are there. And what's going to restore that worthiness to you is you finding yourself in the vortex where you're allowing the universe to yield to you so much that you've been asking for. Because when the universe yields what you're asking for, doesn't that feel worthy? In other words, when something that you want occurs to you or happens to you, doesn't it just bathe you in new warmth? Isn't it like a warm blanket of well-being just wrapping around you, you see? But you can't get there in the way that you try to get there. So what we're saying is just with some of these simple things of just trying to get into the vortex, and then once in there, the self-discovery of so much of you've been looking for is going to give you this feeling of confidence and worthiness and alignment all rolled into one. The words don't even matter. It's just going to be this feeling of well-being that you have been seeking, that you are deserving, that is huge. It's like waking up from a dream and just catching the tail end of it. And if you can catch the tail end end of it and focus on it, then it will unfold into a dream that Esther could take all day long telling Jerry the dream she had last night. If she can get hold of it, he tries to distract her so she doesn't get hold of a piece of it because it can be very, 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 very detailed. It's the same sort of thing. Get into the vortex and let it unfold for you.